Welcome to StoryNBeat, where every story has a heartbeat, and every heartbeat teaches us something unforgettable. Before we begin, let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt that your father was too strict, that he never understood you, that he never said, "I love you"? What if I told you that sometimes the deepest love is the one that speaks the least? Today's story is about a son who believed his father never loved him, until one ordinary day changed his life forever. Let's begin. Arav was 23 years old. For as long as he could remember, he believed that his father never truly loved him. While other fathers played with their children, praised them openly, and showered them with affection, Arav's father was different. He was strict. He rarely smiled. He never hugged Arav, and he had never said the words, "I love you." Whenever Arav scored 90 marks in school, his father would ask, "Where did the remaining 10 marks go?" Whenever he returned home late, he was scolded. Whenever he wanted to spend money on unnecessary things, his father refused. To Arav, it felt as if nothing he ever did was enough. As the years passed, the distance between them grew wider. Their conversations became shorter. Their arguments became longer. One evening, after another heated disagreement, Arav shouted, "You never cared about me. You only know how to criticize me." The entire house fell silent. His mother stood frozen. His father looked at him quietly for a few moments, then turned around and walked away without saying a single word. That night, Arav went to sleep with anger in his heart. Little did he know, the next day would change everything. The following morning, Arav woke up to his mother's soft voice. She handed him an old brown diary. "Your father forgot this before leaving for work," she said. "Keep it safely." Curious, Arav opened it. The first page carried a date from 23 years ago. It read, "Today, my son was born. I held him in my arms for the first time. I don't know if I will be a perfect father, but I promise to spend my entire life trying to become one." Arav froze. He slowly turned the page. Tonight, Arav has a high fever. He cannot sleep. Neither can I. If only I could take away his pain and suffer in his place. Another page. Today was his first day of school. He looked back at me before entering the gate. I smiled at him. After he disappeared inside, I sat in the parking area and cried. My little boy is growing up. Arav's hands began to tremble. He kept reading. He wants a bicycle. I don't have enough money. I'll work extra shifts this month. I cannot let disappointment remain in his eyes. Another page. Today, I sold my favorite watch to pay for his coaching classes. One day, I hope he achieves all the dreams I couldn't. Tears started filling Arav's eyes. He had never known. He had never imagined. Page after page revealed sacrifices hidden behind silence. He thinks I stop him from spending money because I'm cruel. But I only want him to understand the value of hard work before life teaches him the hard way. He thinks I don't praise him enough. The truth is, I am proud of him every single day. Sometimes I want to hug him and tell him how much I love him. But my own father never taught me how to express emotions. I only know how to love through responsibility. At that moment, Arav broke down. For years, he had mistaken discipline for lack of love, silence for indifference, correction for criticism. He had judged his father without understanding the battles he fought every day. Hours later, the front door opened. His father returned from work. His shirt was soaked with sweat. His face looked tired. For the first time, Arav noticed the wrinkles on his father's face, the roughness of his hands, the exhaustion in his eyes. Hands that had worked tirelessly for decades. Hands that had built his future. His father looked at him and asked, "Why are you crying?" The diary slipped from Arav's hands. He slowly walked toward his father. Years of ego, years of misunderstanding, years of unspoken emotions, all melted away. He hugged his father tightly. "I'm sorry, Dad." His father stood still for a moment, then gently wrapped his arms around his son. "I thought you never loved me," Arav cried. His father's voice trembled. "A father never stops loving his child, son, even if he doesn't know how to say it." "Then why didn't you tell me?" His father smiled faintly. "I thought working hard for you, protecting you, and giving you a better life would be enough for you to understand." After a pause, he said, "Maybe I should have said it more often." Arav replied, "And maybe I should have understood it sooner." That evening, they spoke for hours, father and son, not as strangers living under the same roof, but as two hearts finally understanding each other. Arav heard stories of unpaid bills, sleepless nights, dreams sacrificed, meals skipped, silent prayers offered for his success. And he realized something profound. A mother's love is often visible, but a father's love is frequently silent. It hides behind responsibilities, behind discipline, behind sacrifices, behind tired smiles after long days at work. A father may not always say, "I love you," but he says it through every school fee paid, every late night shift worked, every worry hidden behind a brave face, every prayer whispered for his child's happiness. Years later, Arav became a father himself. One night, while watching his own son sleep peacefully, he finally understood. He picked up his phone and called his father. "Hello?" came the familiar voice. "Dad?" "Yes, son?" "Thank you." "For what?" "For everything you did that I never noticed." On the other end of the call, there was silence, then a soft sniffle. Because sometimes, love doesn't need grand speeches. It only needs understanding. And sometimes, the day we truly become adults is the day we finally understand our Father's love. Ending message. If your father is still with you, don't wait. Call him. Sit beside him. Thank him. Tell him that you love him. Because one of life's greatest regrets is realizing someone's sacrifices only after they're gone. Fathers may not always express love perfectly, but many spend their entire lives proving it. Outro. If this story touched your heart, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to StoryNBeat, and share it with someone who still has a chance to say, "Thank you, Dad." Until our next story, take care of your loved ones, because every heartbeat has a story. This is StoryNBeat, signing off.